What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dreamer from GotBetterBeats.com. And yes, I'm still getting over that cold, but we got to keep making these beats. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's going to be another quick video. And today it's just really it's another video about something that will actually really help your process, especially me, because I don't know about you, but I love just being able to make a beat, grab something quick, make a beat, not really worry about trying to mix at the same time, because I don't want anything to take me away from being focused. So with that being said, let's get into it. So I'm making this beat, right? And it turned out to be pretty cool because I'm using U-Synth from, I think it's U-Jam, yeah. And it's my first day with it, but I really want to dig into it, so I'm probably going to be making like a quick review on it. Because I do believe I got it for free. So and it's a really dope plugin. I haven't got into it. I was just kind of going through some sounds, but I started off with this. And I'm probably going to be doing a video on how I came up with that beat, because I was just getting ready to walk away from my keyboard. Didn't feel like making anything, but but that may be another video. So the point that I'm trying to get to is when you're building sounds, over and over, everything's set to 0, before you know it, you're going to be, overloading your track, because, for example, let's just put in let me take the kick out. Let me just have the 808 in there and see what it sounds like. See, we're already peaking. And I don't know about you, but my mind, for some reason, the ADHD, it kicks up a little bit. And, so now I'm focused on that. So one of the things that you can do, even if you set a template for it, or maybe even set a macro for when you add another track, maybe setting a macro for when you add a track to automatically gain stage it, to, what you normally gain stage it to. So I'm just going to use some example numbers here. Let's say we gain stage this down to maybe -6, because I know that's a normal, especially for beat making, depending on how many sounds you have. If you have a lot more sounds, you may have to go more than that. So what I would do is gain stage this down, all my tracks to -6, more if you need to for some sounds, and just pick your favorite limiter. And this is not necessarily my favorite, but this is a new one that just came out and I wanted to check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compensate for the gain here, and I don't have to worry about going over 0 here. So let me just set this to -1. I try to do that just so I won't, peak. So let's see what it sounds like. Well, before I do that, let's see what it sounds like before I add in the limiter with just the gain staging. And that's good, but the problem with cranking up your headphones, even if you have a headphone amp, is you'll crank up your headphones because you'll get used to, mixing at lower levels. But when you get to playing something like YouTube, or maybe looking through, something else, you're going to blow your eardrums out. And that's happened to me for a few times. So I actually like to do it this way. That way I can actually have a way to compensate, and to keep my levels good. So what I'm going to do is, let's see what it sounds like now with this limiter added on. So it solves a couple of problems. The main problem that it's solving is, for me, is keeping my attention focused on being able to create music without trying to fix other problems and kind of get me out of my zone. And 2, it kind of it keeps me from looking over here when I see that my music is clipping and I'm trying to figure out what I can pull down. And believe it or not, stuff like that really takes you out of your zone. I know y'all don't, y'all may, I may not suffer from that, but I do hope that this does help somebody. And and honestly, when you get done with it, if you're not the one mixing your stuff, or if you are mixing it, normally it's ready to be mixed at this point. Because you could just take the limiter off. Your gain staging is already done, and you're ready to go. So I do hope that this helps someone, and I'm going to finish up this beat, and just keep in mind that this beat is going to be in this new pack that I'm working on. So make sure you pick up the Beat Blocks free pack that I have right now. So yeah.